Hey everybody, this is Sandy Collins and you're watching Oz Living Live from Wealth Summit Hong Kong. I'm joined today by Hugues Hallot, who is from UMA Ventures. So Hugues, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
How are you enjoying Wealth Summit thus far?
I'm enjoying quite a lot.
Okay, now talk to me about your background. I know you've been overseeing blockchain projects and startups in Hong Kong specifically, and you've raised $20 million. So tell me about it.
So my background is management consulting for mainly corporates, organization project, aircraft project. Then I landed up in Hong Kong, end of 19. Obviously, the context made it so. So I did a bit of consulting more, and then I was invited by startups, Reudify. They had raised 20 million prior. We're about 30 people at the time. They needed to scale. They had a lot of projects to oversee, and need someone to set up the process. Really goes from the ID creative side to a bit more, organizing. The founder couldn't overlook everything. So I had set up all of those process, launch a few ICO, and then I transitioned to UMA Venture, which is a family office, and I address advise startups and create early stage venture capital investment funnel.
And the family office is UMA Ventures.
Yes, correct.
Right. Is there a specific industry or something that you specialize on or focus on?
We invest mainly in environmental tech, supply chain logistics, because that's the family expertise, and fintech.
Why those three verticals?
You need to limit because we don't have unlimited resources, and you need to make a choice to build an expertise. So we also invest in creative in another part of the business, but you have to restrict yourself. The logistic is the family business. Environmental is my boss' appetite. He also have appetite for fintech, and my expertise comes from blockchain also.
Blockchain. Interesting. Have you noticed that there are many projects that needed funding during this bear cycle, or has it been decreased?
At the moment, it's much harder to fund, at least from what I can see. You still got somewhat unreasonable expectation from founder that didn't necessarily get the new situation. But yes, it is definitely harder to fund than what I saw in 21, where you could raise very easily.
Interesting. And you have a panel coming up today, later at 3 p.m. The title would be Human Resources Management in Web3. Talk to us about what to expect from that.
Well, I intend to talk about my experience setting up remote team, setting up process in startups. People in startups tend to not want to set up process. Say it's a corporate work, but you need to once you pass 20, 30 people, because the founder cannot oversee everyone. Any one person cannot oversee everyone. So I tend to make a case on you can do that, or you can treat your resource management funnel, or you can hire people. And not necessarily blockchain, right? You don't have to be Web3 to work in a blockchain startup.
That's very interesting. Do you notice any cultural shifts from the general startups at this time and era, or compared to like 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
Yes, definitely. You need a much more solid business plan. You need to ideally have some initial cash generation, market fit, while in 21, especially in the blockchain industry, you had a bit of a CV, an idea, and you could raise 1, 2, 3 million over a token very easily. That period is gone for now. At least it's gone, maybe for now, maybe definitely, I don't know.
All right, well, fantastic points. Thank you so much, Hugues, for joining me today, and I really look forward to watching your panel later this afternoon. I wish you all the best, and I hope to catch you up later today.
Thank you very much for having me, and it was a pleasure to talk to you.